Right now, Bitcoin is on the way reaching new all-time highs. It will be worth more than 60,000 US dollar or 50,000 euro. Hello everyone, I'm Stevie and I started investing 2 months before the March 2020 crash. I learned a lot of lessons on the way and I want to share them with you because I believe everyone can become a millionaire. Please show your appreciation by always smashing the like button. So, what is the number one reason why Bitcoin is so valuable? It is a simple but very powerful reason. Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. Over 20% of all US dollar in circulation ever have been printed in the last 12 months. Because the central banks, like the Federal Reserve, keep printing so much money, it creates excess supply. This means the purchasing power of the dollar you are holding today will be less in the future. In other words, the exact same goods and services you buy today become more expensive in the future. This is called inflation. The euro, the dollar, and all other fiat money is inflationary because it has an unlimited supply. The inflation problem is even bigger in less developed countries where they don't have a strong currency like the euro or US dollar. For example, the Turkish lira. In the last 12 months, it declined over 20% compared to the US dollar and 25% compared to the euro. That's insane. You may have noticed that in these countries they have saving accounts with higher interest rates to compensate for these weaker currencies. 5, 6, 7, 8% interest per year. Like that, it sounds a lot. But if you see that they lose 20 to 25% of value in a year compared to the stronger currencies, yeah, saving accounts with high interest rates don't compensate for these currency devaluations. So, for people living in these weak currency countries, it is impossible to save money as their fiat money becomes so much less worth in the near future. And that is why, in a country like Turkey, Bitcoin is very popular. So, Bitcoin on the other hand is deflationary because of its limited supply. There is a finite amount of Bitcoin, 21 million, not a single Bitcoin more. Currently, around 18.5 million Bitcoin have been mined. So, over 85% of all Bitcoin are already in circulation. Bitcoin is not a currency, but a store value, like gold. Therefore, Bitcoin should be seen as a commodity, to store its value without depreciation like fiat money. It can also be used for sending very large sums of money, think millions or billions, as fees are much lower than using the traditional banking system. But it's not good for sending a high volume of small amounts of money. Bitcoin is also more easy to buy than gold, the real physical version, the one you actually own. It's easier to store, safer to store I would argue, and it is more liquid. Another concern with gold is that the finite supply is not predetermined. We don't know exactly how much gold there is in the ground. So for all the previously mentioned reasons, in my opinion, Bitcoin is a far superior store of value. And if we take a look at the current market value of Bitcoin, it is around 1 trillion US dollars. On the other hand, the market value of gold is 10 trillion US dollars. That is 10 times more. So I believe Bitcoin still has a long way to go. Let me know in the comments below which questions about Bitcoin you would like to have answered or which topics about investing you would like me to cover. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you next week.